So, there isn't much in the way of base here. I'll go over that here shortly. But this is a little town that has a fruit stand in it. And it is very bizarre. It has some definite character, but it reminds me of like a little tiny British town that I don't know exactly how I feel about it, but I certainly wouldn't want to live here. I mean, it's kind of quaint looking, but I don't know. I will follow this up with a drive through the section of town where people obviously, like the Americans, live, I guess. But anyway, see you in a little bit. So, this town is called, I'm probably going to screw this up, Attre or Attre. I don't know, it's Belgian or French or something, but it's named after a large house, chateau, castle, whatever the hell you want to call it that's here. Castle was built in the middle 18th century and apparently was on the grounds of a medieval castle that was in the area. It is certainly a interesting looking town, and not particularly in a good way. I'm just kind of driving around trying to figure out what's around here, because there's not a whole crap load of anything here. It is a really, really tiny town. As you can see, there is corn. I'm trying to figure out where exactly I should go. Because it is very kind of bizarre over here. The base is kind of long and narrow and weird, which, you know, I can talk about that later when I get there, but there's not a whole heck of a lot to it. If you look over here, I don't know if you can see it or not because I can't see the screen because of the sun, but there is a like a cemetery over there, like walled up, that's kind of weird placed in the middle of a field. That's kind of bizarre. Apologize about the sun being in the face because I can't exactly plan that one at the moment. A lot of the roads here are cobbled, which is murder on the car, I can only assume. Sure as shit ain't very fun for me to drive on. Out of the way, pigeon. Back back into this little place. Hardest not to hit any of these signs that are poorly located in the middle of the road, but you know, whatever. I need to shift in first because this is getting stupid. This is the newer area of town, I guess. I'm seeing that it's kind of fuzzy at the moment. I'm hoping that's going to come into view. It's not exactly playing along. There we go. I think this is the area where like the Americans live, because these houses are very bizarre looking. They're just squares with triangles on top of them. As I was talking about the video earlier, I don't hate it, but I wouldn't want to live here for obvious reasons. It is very strange looking. Kind of a weird, quirky version of a British village. I tried looking up this village on Google, and all I got was a reference to the chateau that was here. Apparently there is nothing here other than the chateau, and I don't know why that guy stopped, but he did, so I'm going. There was no stop sign there. I don't know what the deal is here. Okay, well, hell with the new American guy. Woo! Fun times. Get off the freaking... It's a very weird little village. Anyway, be back in a minute. So welcome to the village of Chievres. This is outside the air base over here. I can't imagine I pronounced that correctly. Off to the right is the army post. Not exactly sure what's over there yet. But the air base side was apparently founded by the Germans during World War II. And then obviously after the war it got taken back over. And confiscated after it had been bombed all to pieces. Can't imagine that would have been very fun, but apparently they, every 20 years or so, find a bomb in the middle of a field out here. This is kind of a cute little place in the middle of Chievres. Some restaurants and businesses over here. Oh, hey, sun's not in my eyes. Outstanding. I've been down the other way. It just kind of keeps going for a little while and then ends in a farm. So I'm gonna pull over, and that's gonna be my short-term end of my Belgian village video here. There you go. Thanks for watching.